Hello everybody and welcome back to Intermediate Flutter series. In the previous lesson we talked about what changes at the intermediate level. Now we start applying those ideas to real code. In this lesson we will factor our to-do application to make it cleaner and more scalable. So in this lesson we will reorganize our project structure, clarify responsibilities between layers, prepare the code base for growth, keep the application behavior exactly the same. The goal is not to change what the application does, but how it is built. So, the current situation is that our to-do application already works. We can load data, we can show a list, we can navigate to details, but some responsibilities are still too close together. Now we need each layer to have one job. For example, UI displays data. Logic controls state, data layer fetches data. No layer should do another's layer job. So we will refactor our to-do feature in three clear layers. It's going to be feature, to-do, data, logic, and presentation. Only this. Simple and clear. The repository sits between logic and data. It hides where data comes from. The rest of the application talks to the repository, not directly to the services. So, in our logic, let's go and create a new Dart file. We are going to name it to do repository. In this class, we are going to say class to do repository and then a constructor which is going to have a to do service variable named service, and here is going to be this dot service. Oops, perfect. Now we are going to create a future of type list of type to do get to do's and then return directly service dot fetch to do's. Of course, we need to import from to do model. Perfect. So this repository exposes a simple method, the getToDo's. The notifier will use this, not the UI. We now need to expose the repository using a riverpod. So let's go back to our to-do list notifier, and now we are going to keep this, but we are all going also to create a final to-do repository provider, which is equals with provider of type to do repository, and the side of it, it's going to be final service equals with ref.read to do service provider, and then it's going to return a to do repository object with this service inside. Perfect. We will keep our class as it is, with the only difference now, instead of a final to-do service, we will declare a final to-do repository, and inside here, we are going to call this repository, and we don't need anymore this variable. And here, we are going to replace service with repository. And instead of fetch to do's, we are going to use the get to do's. Okay, and every time the same mistake. And finally, in our final to-do list notifier provider, it will be as it is, but in the end, we are going to return a repository and repository. And the repository is going to be ref.read from to-do repository provider. And that's all. Notice the change. The notifier no longer talks to the service. It talks to the repository. This means we can change the data source later without touching the UI or the logic. So the UI did not change, navigation did not change, application behavior did not change, but now the structure is more flexible. And this matters because it allows us to add caching later, add local storage later, mock data for testing, and so on. So, in the next lesson, we will improve forms. We will add validation and manage form state with Riverpod. Until next time, see you!